I think foresight can also help policymakers understand what are the tools that they need to put in place today if they want to actually enable some of those futures. What do they actually need to do, right? Like, I think policymakers are perhaps burdened by like the everyday decision making and everyday kind of pressures and firefighting in some sense, and probably don't get that time and space to do that more imaginative blue sky thinking on where things need to go. I mean, it's still very early days, and I don't think, for an example, in India there is a culture of doing this kind of foresight work, right? Like, whether it's at a more policy level, which is kind of more strategic planning. I don't know if we've seen too many places where we can point to like, hey, we did this foresight work, and as a result of that we've seen this shift. But I think that where we maybe can see more tangible shift is that it's also a really powerful tool to just think through the consequences of one's actions, both in terms of the direct consequences as well as the indirect consequences of one's actions. Maybe in doing that kind of consequence mapping has the most kind of resonance with policymakers in terms of helping them plan. I don't think that policymakers are necessarily doing that kind of foresight work very well, or even necessarily learning from the past to think about the future. I mean, just to bring it back to tech and AI, when we started this conversation,